5 years. 5 years. That's how long some of these protesters have got for a non-violent protest on the M25. So Just Stop Oil protesters jailed after M25 blocked. The 5 environmental activists who organised protests that brought part of the M25 to a standstill over 4 days have been jailed. 45 Just Stop Oil protesters climbed gantries on the motorway in November 2022, forcing police to stop the traffic in an attempt to cause gridlock across southern England. Judge Christopher Hehir, however you say that, said Roger Hallam, 58, Daniel Shaw, 38, Louise Lancaster, 55, Lucia Whitaker Diabru, 35, Cressida Gething, 22, had crossed the line from concerned campaigner to fanatic. At Southwark, Suffolk, how do you say it? Hallam was sentenced to 5 years imprisonment, while the other defendants each received 4-year jail terms. So that's like about over 20 years altogether between them. Intricate planning. The sentences are the longest since the introduction by the last government of a new law of conspiracy to cause a public nuisance in a bid to clamp down on disruptive protests. Yes, it's disgraceful. So if they can jail them for 5 years for that, they can just do anything for anyone. And I don't know if the new Labour government is going to scrap all this. Because they said they're going to free non-violent protesters for new Justice Secretary. The court heard the intention was to block most of the M25, preventing traffic from other roads from joining the motorway. The action resulted in chaos on the M25 over 4 successive days, resulting in nearly 51,000 hours of driver delays. Bloody hell, the court heard. Okay. The protest closed part of the motorway in Kent, Surrey, Essex and Hertfordshire. People missed flights, medical appointments and exams. 2 lorries collided, really, and a police motorcyclist came off of his bike during one of the protests on 9th of November 2022 while trying to bring traffic to a halt in a rolling roadblock. Prosecutors alleged the protest led to an economic cost of at least £765,000, while the cost to the Met Police was put at more than £1.1 million. Fucking hell. A Zoom call chaired by Shaw was infiltrated and recorded by a scum newspaper journalist and passed to the police, the court heard. Judge Hehir said the recording revealed the intricate planning and the level of sophistication involved in the protest action. He said the defendants were parading their political views by appointing themselves as sole arbiters of what should be done about climate change. You know what can be done? Abolish animal agriculture and factory farming and what have you. That would be a start. Hallam, a veteran environmental campaigner, was described as the ideas man of a movement. Okay? While the judge said Shaw was up to his neck in the planning of a protest. Whitaker Diabru and Gethin were arrested close to the M25, dressed to climb up gantries across the motorways. Lancaster rented a safe house for activists due to take part and bought climbing equipment. Representing himself in court, Lancaster said the impact of climate change meant it was a perilous and critical point in human history and added that all other means of democratic persuasion have failed. Mm-hmm. Gethin from Dawston in Herefordshire, told the judge it was always my intention to limit the harm caused by the destruction. But she said it would not have happened if those in power had been taking their responsibility seriously. That's true, yeah. We never do take it seriously. A barrister for Hallam said the 58-year-old had since rejected direct action campaigning due to its limitations and changed his approach to a more conventional political campaigning. The judge responded that the campaign had turned the trial into a piece of direct action protest. Mm-hmm. During the proceedings, Hallam was arrested 3 times, for disobeying the orders of a judge. He also encouraged 11 supporters to go to the court with signs saying juries have a right to hear the whole truth. Everyone has the right to hear the whole truth. Whole world. Some arrived with placards saying jurors have an absolutely right to acquit a defendant according to their conscience. And that's right, true, yeah. As a result, the judge, apparently concerned that this could affect the jury's decisions, ordered the arrest of 11 protesters for common contempt of court. This is probably why I can never be a juror. I've never been called for jury service, thank fuck. I don't know what the criteria is to be a juror. But I just think that is why I can never be a juror, or why I could never be a cop because of my views and stuff. However, Judge Hashir confirmed on Thursday he had dropped the charges, saying Hallam had orchestrated the protest at court, making those who responded to his call less culpable. Well, you obviously haven't dropped it then, have you? Because you've got 5 years. Unimaginable horrors. Hallam said in a statement during the trial, the corruption of our judges by the Carbon State has crossed a line in the sand. Yet, this is an opportunity and an obligation to act. We only have a limited amount of time to halt the unimaginable horrors of climate and social collapse and to save our democracy. Yet it's already happening. Climate change. No one's doing anything. Stop this factory farming. Stop animal agriculture. Stop fracking. Abolish nuclear power. Abolish the nukes. It's so much you can do. It's just so easy to do. Just listen. Just abolish it all and just save the planet, for fuck's sake. There's too many people on the planet anyway. The law of conspiracy to cause a public nuisance, which was introduced in 2022, outlaws direct action that cause serious harm to a section of the public. Is Labour going to abolish that? I don't know, probably not. Then again, Shabana Mahmood, like I was saying earlier, a lot of the non-violent protesters, not serious, are going to be released. Like about half or an half through the sentence, or 3/4 through the sentence, or something like that. Just get them all out. Just clear all prisons. A lot of them shouldn't be in there anyway. This can include property damage, injury, serious distress, annoyance, or inconvenience. In April 2023, Morgan Troland, who scaled the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge, was jailed for 3 years. Fucking hell. Just for climbing the bridge. You get 3 years. That's pathetic. And you get people that's doing more serious crimes, you get less. Stupid. For an offence under the new legislation. The judge in the M25 case again argued that Parliament had made it clear it saw non-violent direct action against national infrastructure as serious, and no, it's not serious. Unless someone's dying or whatever, or getting serious illness, yeah. But it's not really serious, is it? Okay, I can understand the delays to medical appointments and whatnot. But still, 5 years. Yeah, it's just not too long. It shouldn't even be 5 months. 5 days. Let alone 5 years. That's fucking disgraceful. What's going to happen now with future protests? animal rights and Palestine demos, trying to stop cut back on them as well, and passed a law allowing him to hand down sentences up to 10 fucking years, more than some violent offences. Yeah, 10 fucking years. For what for? For protesting against genocide, against animal agriculture, against fucking climate change. 10 years. Fucking disgraceful. Yeah, this is bad. Disgraceful. Yes, yeah. So yeah, this is a travesty. So hopefully these protesters can appeal against the sentence. Yes. Anyway, so that's the news for today. So yeah, I haven't posted anything for a couple of days. Just been busy and not sure what else to report on at the moment. I think so. Yeah, I'm going to try and get back into it again. So yeah. So see you soon.